Malaysia has brought down the hammer under the Financial Services Act 2013 against an unnamed financial institution for failure to promptly notify the central bank of a significant audit finding. The audit finding was in relation to the aforesaid financial institution's currency dealers' misconduct involving the fixing of the USD-RM exchange rate. According to Bank Negara, its findings indicated that there had been communications with traders from other foreign financial institutions, which included inappropriate references to the fixing submission process. Bank Negara reminded all financial institutions that it would not hesitate to take appropriate actions against any party found to be in violation of the FSA, adding that the enforcement actions may include the imposition of monetary penalties, compliance orders, public reprimands, and issuance of an order to mitigate or remedy such breaches. PKR Vice President Rafizi Ramli is questioning the wisdom behind Felda's planned purchase of a stake in PT Eagle High Plantations Tbk. The agribusiness agency wants to buy a 37% stake in the Indonesian firm for $505.4 million or 2.26 billion ringgit. Rafizi told the press today that no sensible person would agree to the deal because of the incredible premium, and that the acquisition comes at a time when Felda's financial position is in dire straits. Citing Felda's financials, he pointed out that the statutory body suffered a net loss of 1.02 billion ringgit in 2014, which is 55.8% narrower than the loss recorded the previous year. But its total cash in the bank stood at 291 million ringgit, down 57.5% from 2013. Based on these numbers, Rafizi believes that Felda would have to borrow in order to finance the buy. Because of the high price, which is 3 times the average share price recorded in the past 52 weeks, he says Felda might resort to using its settlers' land bank as collateral to seek financing. Eagle High is owned by PT Rajawali Corp, which is controlled by Indonesian tycoon Tan Sri Peter Sondak, an acquaintance of Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Razak. Mitrajaya Holdings Berhad has bagged a 183.4 million ringgit contract from concessionaire West Coast Expressway Sdn Berhad to build Section 2 of the West Coast Expressway. That's the section from the South Klang Valley Expressway interchange to the Shah Alam Expressway interchange. In a filing with Bursa Malaysia today, Mitrajaya said its wholly owned subsidiary, Pembinaan Mitrajaya Sdn Berhad, has accepted the award for the project. The contract is for a duration of 30 months commencing from the date of the site's possession, which Mitrajaya says will be revealed in due course. The West Coast Expressway is slated for completion in 2019. It will stretch from Taiping Perak to Banting Selangor and connect the main coastal towns including Klang, Teluk Intan and Hutan Melintang. Fresh from Felcra's brush-off, Kuantan Flour Mills Berhad has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Lotus Essentials Sdn Berhad for a contract manufacturing and offtake agreement on the provision of flour milling activities and to consider a strategic investment. According to KFM, the company is proposing to carry out an equity fundraising exercise via a rights issue and special issue of shares, as well as a collaboration with Lotus to carry out flour milling activities and trading of flour and food-related products. Lotus is in the business of import, export and trading of steam coal, cornstarch and tapioca starch. After taking everything into account, KFM feels that this MOU is within the best interest of the company. This move comes after KFM's share price spiked following the news that Felcra was keen on taking a stake in the flour miller, which subsequently plunged after Felcra withdrew the notice of its interest a few scant days later. Loss-making Inex Technologies Berhad continues to see its earnings dragged down by its IT segment, as evidenced by its full-year loss of 4.96 million for FY 2016. According to Executive Director Muhammad Anwar Muhammad Hanadzala, this was due to higher administrative expenses that have yet to be realised as income. And he explains that because of IT's poor performance, it pushed the company into diversifying into mobile applications and dredging. Inex is expecting its 25% stake investment in mobile solutions company HyperQB Sdn Berhad to provide continued income from dividends in the coming months. And then in December 2015, Inex had completed its purchase of a 30% stake in sand dredging specialist Galactic Maritime Sdn Berhad, which currently has an 18 million ringgit contract for sand dredging in Pulau Indah, Selangor. According to Muhammad Anwar, the dredging business is more lucrative due to there being few players in the market.